These are the 10 Steam Workshop mods that will make American Truck Simulator feel much more realistic. And once you install these mods, you'll probably never want to go back to the vanilla game. Everything feels more immersive, more believable, and honestly, much more enjoyable. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. At number 1, we have JC's Amateur Engine Pack. If you love American trucks, this mod is an absolute must-have. It completely replaces the default engine sounds with professionally recreated sounds from some of the most legendary engines in trucking history. You'll hear classics like the Cummins N14, the Caterpillar 3408V 8B8, the Caterpillar 1693, the Mack E9, the Picard MX13, and several others. Every engine has its own unique idle, acceleration, and engine brake sound. That means every truck feels different instead of every truck sounding the same. You'll immediately recognize the engine just by listening to it. It's easily one of the biggest immersion upgrades you can install. Coming in at number 2 is real companies, gas stations, and billboards. This is one of those mods that instantly transforms the world around you. It adds real companies like the famous Coca-Cola, car giants like Toyota, electric vehicle leaders like Tesla, large supermarket chains like Walmart, and many other well-known companies you'll recognize. The realism doesn't stop there. It also replaces trailer branding company logos, gas stations, roadside signs, and billboards. Instead of delivering cargo to fictional companies, you'll feel like you're driving through the real United States. It's a simple mod, but it makes every delivery much more immersive. At number 3 is AI Traffic Pack by Jazzycat. Now, I know this isn't a Steam Workshop mod, but honestly, it has to be on this list. It completely transforms the traffic around you. The mod adds hundreds of branded vehicles, making the roads feel much more realistic. You'll see cars from Chevrolet, Toyota, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and many other manufacturers. You'll also see more pickup trucks, SUVs, vans, buses, work vehicles, and plenty of everyday traffic. On top of that, it adds realistic license plates and improves AI behavior. Traffic flows more naturally, drivers feel less repetitive, and every highway feels much closer to real American roads. If realism is what you're after, this is one mod I highly recommend. Number 4 is Real Truck Physics. The default physics in American Truck Simulator are already good, but this mod takes everything to another level. Your truck no longer feels like it's glued to the road. The suspension reacts naturally over bumps. Body roll becomes much more noticeable when entering corners. Braking feels heavier. Acceleration feels more realistic. And your truck behaves much more like a real heavy-duty vehicle. You'll actually find yourself slowing down before sharp bends. Not because the game tells you to, but because the truck feels heavy. And that's exactly what makes this mod so satisfying. Number 5 is Sound Fixes Pack. This has been one of the most popular ATS mods for years, and for good reason. It improves hundreds of sounds throughout the game. You'll hear better environmental sounds, improved tire noise, more realistic air brakes, suspension sounds, trailer noises, train crossings, wildlife city, ambience, wind, and dozens of other small details that all come together. None of the sounds feel exaggerated. They simply make the world feel alive. At number 6, we have Better Raindrops. Rain already looks decent in the base game, but this mod makes it look far more realistic. The raindrops on your windshield become sharper, more detailed, and they react much more naturally while you're driving. Combine this with a heavy thunderstorm, and night driving becomes an entirely different experience. It looks fantastic. Number 7 is Waze navigation and dark mode. If you've ever used Waze or Google Maps, you'll immediately appreciate this mod. It replaces the default navigation interface with a cleaner, modern Waze-inspired GPS. It also changes the world map icons to the familiar Waze style, and instead of the standard red navigation route, you get a blue navigation line just like the real Waze application. It gives the GPS a much more modern look and makes navigation feel far more realistic. The dark mode version is especially nice during night driving. It's easier on your eyes, it looks cleaner, and it's one of those small improvements you'll notice every single time you start a delivery. Number 8 is Trees Improved 4K. You spend hours driving past forests, mountains, and countryside, so better vegetation makes a surprisingly big difference. This mod upgrades the trees with high-resolution 4K textures. Everything looks sharper, more detailed, and much more natural. Scenic routes become even more enjoyable, especially if you own several map DLCs. At number 9, we have Weather 8K. This mod upgrades the sky, clouds, fog, and weather textures. To extremely high resolution, sunrises become more colorful, sunsets become more dramatic. Cloud formations look far more natural, and the atmosphere feels much richer. Whether you're driving through Texas, California, Montana, or Illinois, every state looks better. Finally, at number 10, Weather 8K Addon New Lighting. This is the perfect companion to the Weather 8K mod. While Weather 8K improves the textures, this add-on completely changes how light interacts with the world. Morning lighting becomes softer, sunsets become warmer, reflections look better, shadows become more natural, and nighttime driving feels much more realistic together. These two weather mods completely transform the visuals without changing the gameplay. It's easily one of the best graphics combinations you can install in American Truck Simulator. Those are my top 10 mods that make American Truck Simulator feel far more realistic. Every single mod improves a different part of the game, from engine sounds to physics, graphics. Weather, traffic, and overall immersion combine all 10 together, and American Truck Simulator becomes a completely different experience. Let me know down in the comments which of these mods you already use, and if there's another mod you think deserves to be on this list. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.